Good morning, everyone. It's Rita here, and I hope I can stay in camera because my grandson moved the tripod, and now I'm not sure I have it back in the right spot. So to get started today, I'm going to make one of those envelope type folder things for the nurse's journal. Oh, I'm sorry about my hands. I got burnt. Anyway, I wanted to make another one of those type of envelopes for that journal. So I just thought I'd go ahead and turn on the camera. This one's a little different than the one I made before. I think I never make two the same as it is. But anyway, we'll start on that. Then I just wanted to glue on my little scraps here on my card. Whoop. Oh, that's the part I wanted. That was dumb. Already started off dumb. Okay, come on. Can't be that stuck. I know it's upside down, but I figured it would dry because I like that where it says post something. Anyway, I thought I'd just throw that red in there. Let me see if I can follow it up a little bit. That was from yesterday's video, I believe. Yeah, let me kind of get it. Yeah, I just, these are kind of fun. They're just, you know, a little of this, a little of that. That one didn't have very much color on it, but it's okay. I put a piece of lace there. I think I'll just maybe just put a little piece of this here that was left over. Whoop, I don't want it there. Ooh, where do I want it? Oh, up here. Not even sure I want it there. Okay. Anyway, that's it. I just want to just glue those on before they get lost again. This one's just plain coffee dyed. I don't think I'm going to put that on there. So, okay. So this one here is, I've laid it all out, and I saw this a while back on Wendy's Journal Adventure, I think it's called. Now, when she did it, she used all the same size envelopes, but I did have these, but they're coffee dyed, and I thought I'd just save those for another thing. And you know, we can always use these junk envelopes up as well, right? So basically, we just have to glue the flap down here. I'm going to line up the top of this, or the bottom, I'm sorry, with this envelope here, because I want the whole bottom part to be the same. And so let me see if I can do this with the glue stick. These envelopes are not going to be open. So we don't have to, they're all going to be covered. We're going to cut the envelope after. Okay, just want to make sure that it's really hard to see on that gray. But it's not, yeah, I think that's good. All right, so that one goes there. And this one is going to go here. Okay, so let me put some glue on here. And all this doesn't have to be perfect. It's just we need to get these lined up. And I'm not doing a very good job of lining. The glue doesn't want to move when I set it down, because I want this down here to be straight. Okay, that holds. All right. Now Now this one here is just a smaller envelope that I decided to use. It was also left over. That one's going to go on like this. Now this one, you can put it all the way down at the bottom. I thought I'd put it at the top. I marked this up here because eventually we're going to all be the same level up here. So I marked that there so I kind of know that I don't want to go higher than that. So this one, I'm going to just do a quick glue. That's pretty on the inside of this one, isn't it? It's probably an old envelope. So yeah, I'm going to come down a little bit more. Okay. And I don't want that to be glued because that's going to flip over. Got that a little bit. And they're too close. I'm sorry, my head's probably in the camera. Ugh. You know, if you didn't want it to stick. All right, I'm just going to have to bend it into submission. I'll just do it later. All right, well, that one I've got glue on it. So let's start with that one there. And what we're going to do is cover each one of these sections. And so whatever scrap paper you have, or you can use, let's see. Let me see. I think each one of these pages was a different page inside. So we only need to go that high. So let me do this one. Let me see how wide that is, and then I'll rip it from there. So I hope everybody's doing well and everybody's having good weather. We are. I'm going to ink around this because there's always that little bit that shows. I don't know if that, we're going to cut that part off, but because these are all going to open. I should have told you that. These are all going to open from the top instead of, you know, how you normally do it from the side. Although we could do this one on the side and do a side tuck. That might be kind of nice. Maybe we'll do that to the side. No, we can't do that. Hold on. We have to leave this open. Oh, that'll be okay. As long as I don't glue it shut here. Got to remember that. That's my biggest downfall on these pockets. Okay, so let's do it the right way so we can read it so it's not upside down. Because I deem that to be the top already, so. Okay. So we don't want to get glue on the yellow part. Okay. I don't remember that being open there when she opened it, so I don't understand for sure. How did she make that pocket? Because it would, oh, I know, because she did not use that type of envelope. She used this type. Okay. So this one is just one that I have to be careful with. So this one I actually could put a strip here. Let's just put a strip under that, just to keep that from, let's see, I'll just use this. This is a bad piece of paper anyway. My coffee dye paper was acting up in the printer. I mean, I usually lose a couple pages. All right, so I'm just going to glue this down. There's not that much glue on it, it's not that long. I'll just do it over as far as we can so it doesn't take away from the design. Okie doke. Now this from here across, we can do one whole page of design on this side. So we can start like and do this whole page, or we can do it up to this point and then put a different color on there. All right, so let me rip off this edge. These are just papers that I had printed and I didn't put in the journal. Okay, so we want to go this high with it. Nope, poppies are upside down. I was going to say I didn't have to cut this bottom, but I will have to. All right, so we're going to go up this high because that's where the top of that, the whole envelope, because you can use whatever size envelopes you want. You just have to adjust it to fit the whole thing. If you had all the same size envelopes, height-wise, you would be better off. But I just didn't have that, so. I think I'm going to cut that part off so I don't have to worry about it. There. I need to eat this. I'm not sure which is going to show. It's too bad they don't use off-white envelopes when they mail junk mail, huh? We wouldn't have to worry about all this white. Okay, so I'm going to go from there to there, and I'm going to cut it off right where that fold is. That's about right. Go down this far. You know, let me see. I have to have this level down here more so than up at the top. All right. I'm sorry. I know why I say I'm sorry all the time, but I am. Because I think I have it all figured out, and then when I start to work on it, I don't. Okay, this has got to come down to here. Okay. So I'm going to glue. Just going to glue this little at a time. It's not even. Okay. Thought I had it even, but I didn't. I don't know, maybe the paper's not even anymore either. You know, when you rip your edges, sometimes your paper is not. We'll fix it. All right, so that one is going to be folded like that. This is a little thick because I put that extra page in there. To go in there with some glue. All right, now this page. So I think I'll put something that matches that on this side. And I'm going to overlap, I think. If Wendy ever watches this, she'll say, oh my gosh, she's actually trying to do something I did like that. I can't remember exactly what I did in the other journal, the other nurse's journal, but you know, they're going to want it to be similar to the one I made before, but I don't want to make the same thing exactly the same. I don't like to do the same thing over and over. I mean, certain things you just do, you know, because it's, you know, it's like everyone every book, every journal needs certain things in it, tags and journal cards and that. I think my whole passion for junk journaling in the first place was to take vintage papers and things like that and make something with them. And I kind of got away from that when I started doing digitals. But, I mean, either way, it's fun. Okay. So, let's see here. Down. Let me get my glue's all rusty. I have to order those pens. It's just that I don't want to order. They're only like $3 maybe. Just waiting to see if I needed something else. such a good idea. Like that. All right, so that's the front. Inside, 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 or then this one here, and then the back. Okay, so now we got to do the inside. So I can do one whole page here maybe. Let's see what scraps I have. These are all mistake. Oh, that one's. Did the nurses? No. Okay, that's going to be cut off up there. But I taped that because it was ripped. So I just don't want to use the same pages twice on the same thing. All right, let me, where'd you go, ruler? I'm just going to rip this edge off. Just take it over to the other edge of that envelope. Some ink on it. Hope this isn't taking too long either. All right, get the ink on this part. Get a little ink in here. Okay, that's going to be cut off. And that one's not going to show. This might show up here. Okay. I want to make sure I have a guide to cut this off. Last time I glued it right there on that page, but I think I'll do it this way this time, and that if I can lay it down better, hopefully. Keep it right along the bottom. Okay, so now, what do I have? This might be kind of pretty right here. Let's see. That might be pretty just because that's going to be next to that. If I did that there, that would, then I wouldn't be able to do a pocket or anything. So I'll just save that part. I use this. I think I'll use that edge right there. Okay. Some of the poppies would show out, but not much. This one would show better. Well, let me use this poppy. I make this one. Actually, and then I could put part of it in here. So these off. These papers are Artemis, if anybody's interested in these poppy papers. They really are pretty. Just going to go ahead and rip these edges off here. So my maintenance people, you know, yesterday they were here. They were here until 11 o'clock last night, trying to get it all done. And that's kind of pretty. I might put that on my, trying to get, you know, everything done. I'm going to put this first. The problem was they were putting the ceiling fan back in, and of course it didn't want to go back in correctly. So he was having a really hard time. I felt sorry for him because I know he wanted to go and he was tired and all that, but so I don't expect him very early this morning. And I woke up, I went to bed about 11:30, I think, and not too long after they left. And I woke up at 5:30 this morning, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to go back to sleep. So I yelled out to my alarm, Google. Oops, I guess that wasn't exactly right. And I said, set my alarm to 6:30, and then I did go back to sleep. I didn't think I would. Once I wake up, I have a hard time. Whoops, going back to sleep. Oh, there's another good piece for that. Okay. Hopefully with all those scraps, and I can tell you too, Wendy, when she did this, she measured her envelopes, and they were all actually the same size. So she cut her pieces pre-cut. And I don't think she rips her pages either, so I'm not, yeah, I don't think she rips her paper. But it amazes me how some of these people do these videos and they do it all in 30 minutes. I just can't get that fast at it. But I'm not pre-organized, that's for sure. Okay, and this one fits right here. It all turns out in the end. It always turns out in the end, I think. I have hardly ever thrown anything that I made out, except some of the things I made in the very beginning that I thought was cute and pretty, but they weren't, according to the journal world. All right, so I guess, see, I don't understand. If I glue this paper down to here, where it opens, I think I just need to put a bead of glue. I'm just going to do it this way. I'm going to put a bead of glue here. And then inside here, well, I can glue stick this, but I don't know if I have time. Should have got this little part that needs to be cut away. Well, that'll get cut away anyway. All right, so now everything is covered, and we just need to cut across the whole top. This one here, I think I'm going to slice it at the side. I want to make sure that if I do a journal card out the side that there's going to be enough room. I hope this is not too big. Wouldn't that be awful? Oh, it's barely going to fit. Barely. It's this envelope. I didn't even think. Yeah, that's kind of, that'd be weird. Only thing I could do is sew it into a signature like this, which I've done before, so I'll figure that out later. All right, so I'm going to just trim this. After all that work inking. Okay. And I think I'm just going to put a slight thumbnail in here, nothing, not too big. I don't want all that green to show. That looks about center. The screen's going to show anyway. Oh well. You know, it doesn't look that bad, really. Well, that kind of does. Well, they can see that it's made out of an old envelope, right? That might be interesting to someone. I'll go back in and get those Okay, so now we have to cut off this top. So I'm gonna put it on my cutter, see if I can't. Okay. All right, so now this should be open for a tag. Stick a lower down there. Oh, my maintenance guy's here. Oh, my daughter. Okay, I'm sorry about that. My daughter just stopped by. And let's see, what was I doing? Oh, I was checking to see if all these pockets are open. So that they're not glued shut. But what is this? You know what? I don't think I got that one open all the way. That's the problem. All right, so that means I have to cut this a little shorter. Yeah. Let's see here. I forgot I did need to cut the top of that purple one off. Okay. All right, now it's open. Okay. So this is open. So that can take a pretty large size journal card. This one's open. This one's open from the side. That one's open. So this can be on the front or this. I think I like this on the front. So let me see here. We need to make a punch up here. And I'm not going to probably do any decorating on this while you're with me because it's just going to take time. Where that Scotch tape was. Okay, it's just part of the fixing here. All right, let's see. This one is like 5.5, so like 2 3/4. Yeah, let's see. I think it looks pretty centered. And then this one. Punch is almost too small to get in there. I mean, too big. Not too small. Okay. really like this. I think I'll just glue that in there. I'll do it this way. That's my glue open. My daughter bought some plants at Home Depot. Came to borrow my blower. Okay, I did that wrong. Come on. All right, that one's done. Now this one, I think I can just ink this one in here. Fix and repair here. Okay, and then I will put, those are all too thick. Put a little piece in here. I think I'm gonna cut that in half so I don't have to deal with so much. Okay. Well, my gosh, dropping everything. All right, so I know that if I go in the back, lay this on the part that I don't want to stick it to. It's funny, when you put the glue on it, then it becomes very, there we go. Get the glue on it, and then it becomes really limber, you know, like it starts to move. All right. Alrighty, so I think it'll be cute. I think it's going to be too big, but it'll, like I said, I can probably, let me check here. I might be able to make it a, let's see, I'm going to do it at. I can probably do it like this. Although that would be more tuck in here. The only way I can probably do this is a belly band. That would work. So I will have to make a belly band for this particular pocket. The other thing I was going to do, if I have a couple minutes here, this piece here was a mistake. And you know how I try to keep using these even though they're a mistake. So what I was going to do is just glue this and make it, yeah, see, that might be fine. And that way just stick it in there like that. Mix my pages up. So this, okay, so that's my timer. All right. Just gonna glue this real quick. I've done this before just to get rid of that. So it'll fit right in here. This page is as good as any, I guess. It's actually a journal page though. Maybe I should do it on this page, but that's a journal page too. Well, they can still journal along the edge of this. So just put this in here like this. I'm having a hard time seeing. I don't know if it's my glasses or my eyesight. They won't let me go get my glasses yet because my eye is still in the healing process. And she said that, you know, things could change. So I can't get a new prescription. Okay, so then that goes back in there. And then this will fit right there. Perfect. I'll put a journal card in here. And I'll get tags to put in here. And then, I don't know, this is kind of a big spot. We can journal here. I might do something there with a sort of a journal page. Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Okay, so down. This page was a little shorter than the other one. All right, I have to re-glue this. Oh, no, it didn't even stick. I don't get that. All right, well, I'm gonna let you go and I'll keep working on this. And thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.